So skim through the information again just to make sure this is everything you want it to say about a summary for that first paragraph. Make sure our video doesn't stop on us again. Does it say everything you want it to say? No? Yes? No? What else would you like it to say? What else is very important key information that we need to know?
That's it for this paragraph.
Perfect. So we're going to set this up here because it's number 1 for summary. So then we're going to do number 2 so you can take another footnote. See that we can see what you're doing over here. That's okay. There's plenty of room. You can just put a 2 over there. Not a problem. Easily fixed. Perfect. So now we're going to read through the second one.
Okay, enough about that. While cruising around, cruising around on there, I ran across this and fell in love. Pretty earbuds as much as I love the signature white iPhone earbuds. These are designers to have. But then I saw somebody took mine too. Earbuds. I really need something a little snazzier, and of course I'm always looking to save a buck, so something super cute that I could do myself and do super cheap was right up my alley. Now let me just say I am completely new at this tutorial thing, so I am going to do my best. Here is the finished product, pretty yarn wrap earbud.
Good. So what is important to know from that section? What did she tell us about this?
This.
Okay, what does it say?
I could do myself and do super cheap.
I agree with you. That was just information that stuck out to me too. Try and get our video up. That one good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we finished down here. So what we need to do in order to see if our next footnote is going to end here is we need to preview the next page. And it looks like it goes all the way to our next picture. So it's going to start down here, but it's going to go through the next picture. Okay. I got reach. Okay. You can get another footnote out now if you want to, or you can wait. That is your call.
Screen it.
Just gotta shake it. There we go.
I had more pics that were much better, but there is a slight problem with the driver for my camera, so I had to use my phone. I will have to go on the map hunt for the disc later.
So was any of that important information about how to make our stuff? Not really. Oh. I'll get this back. Hi.
You guys need some time?
Yeah, she has about like 5 minutes.
Okay, come back.
Thank you.
A pair of earbuds. Oh, first you will need a pair of earbuds, a clipboard or something else you can use to hold down the earbud. Your favorite color yarn. Prefer the kind that changes colors about 3 times the length of the earbuds. I like to use sugar and cream yarn because it's a small ball and you don't have to cut a piece. You can just work with it as is scissors.
As is, and then this is a separate thing because it's down here. So when you come to the period, stop for a second. Breathe so we can process the information, and then we can move on.
Is scissors in E6000 or clear nail polish.
Okay.
First, clip your earbud to the clipboard light so you can start on the bottom like I did, or on the top like in the picture. I forgot to take a picture when I started.
Good. So this information that we read about here, what is important in there?
First, you will need.
First, you will need. So what does that tell us? What is another word for the things that you will need?
Inventory.
Inventory. That's an excellent word. That's not even the word I was thinking of, but that's perfect.
You said you wasn't thinking of it?
I wasn't, but that's a perfect word to use.
So just put inventory.
If you think that that is what summarizes that piece up, then great. Inventory. Yeah, it's okay.
B-E-N.
Yeah, write it underneath, so that way you can see the changes you need to make. Does that make sense? Okay.
That's not right.
That was right.
Castle.
And I love that you separated it into a prefix and a real word and a suffix. It just makes me so happy. Inventory. Perfect. Hey, you even did 2 suffixes. That makes me so happy. Perfect. Now you put it over here. So on the front, we divided these into 1 and 2. What do you think we're going to divide this section, this beast right here, into? What are we going to call that section? You wrote it on here already.
Inventory. 3.
3.
Just put a 3 right here.
You can draw like a loopy loop, like this, right there. All right, so we need to preview the next page to see if this goes on or if that's our next thing. Oh no, we didn't miss a page. So what do you think?
I guess. I don't think so.
Okay, why?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know, yes or no, I just want to know what you're thinking.
Oh, yeah. I think it is.
Okay, let's read it and see what we figure out. I like how you line these up over here so we can keep them in order. That's a good idea.
You want to tie the yarn as close to the top as you can. Leave a tail about 2 to 3 inches hanging down and pull the long piece to the side.
What does that mean? Do we know yet?
No.
No, so let's keep going. What about this picture? Does that help you at all?
No.
No. Okay, well then let's keep going.
Now you will start tying knots similar to square knots. I will explain how to do it, but here is another tutorial.
And I actually clicked on this link to see if we could look at it, but apparently whoever put it up there is gone. So I found some different ones for us to look at. So you can
On how to do it. It's basically like those cute little friendship bracelets we all made when we were kids. Well, at least us girls. You will take the long piece of yarn and put it under the cord and a little tail of yarn, leaving a little loop of yarn on the side.
Good. So what do we know now?
Um,
What is she telling us about it?
How to make it.
Yeah, she's telling us how to make a
Penny.
She's telling us how to make this thing right here. Do you see where there's this little loopy thing? This is called a square knot. She says it in here somewhere. Do you see where it is? Where it says square knot?
Square.
Yeah, so it's called a square knot. So she's telling us how to make it.
A square?
She just told us. Perfect. I love it. So let's get our footnote, and that's a fantastic question. So when we need to know what is a square knot, we will know exactly where to go. Perfect. And actually, it's getting a little close for time for us to go. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a video that's like 2 minutes long after you write this down, okay?
What's that? Just put square knot or something.
Well, what do you think summarizes that piece up? So think about the important information. What information do I really need to know that I can look at these later and be like, this is where I need to go to find that?
Start tying knots similar to square.
Perfect. Because in there, not only did you tell me the type of knot, you told me what I'm going to do with it. Perfect. So what does your summary say?
Summary 4.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And how are we going to label it in here? It's okay, you can make it however you want. That's fine. See. Perfect. So while we are packing this part up, you can actually watch one of the videos on how to do this, okay? And we'll look at it again later. You can hold this.